irreverent Professor Jerry B. Facetious is in the house today on Secondhand News. I'm pretty much down the middle. That's kind of the way I see it these days. I've always thought that motoring was a better way to go. Motoring is middle of the road, and I do try to follow my own conditioning, my own causes, and my own effects. I try to do that skillfully. That's what maturity is. Now, as to whether I've attained that, that's another question for another day. Maybe Jerry B. Facetious can jump on that one. But the point of my discussion today is pretty simple. Condition, cause, and effect. Now, I grew up a jock, a dumb jock, a real dumb jock. How do you know a real dumb jock? He actually thinks he's going to be a professional athlete. That's called akusala, unskillful. Now, if I was skillful, then I would have known that it was a means to an end, and I would have conditioned myself appropriately. But I was a dumb jock, so I didn't know that stuff because I was going to be a professional athlete. Yeah, right. And if you listen to my previous episode, you know I was not going to be a good fisherman. Snap. Maybe baseball, football, track and field, basketball. I did all of them. Yeah, I did all of them. What? Suffice it to say, I had a lot of irons in the fire. Practices, games, homework. Yeah, right. But that's what it is when you're doing teenage in high school. And that's just my memories. I can think of all the guys and the girls who did high school, had a blast, and then what happened? Well, for me, of course, my senior year comes along, and I'm waiting, anticipating, and wondering when some major university is going to drop me a letter saying, "Hey, Jer Noobs, you're the kind of guy we want to talk to." They could have called me. "Hi there, Mr. Newberry. Welcome aboard." And I waited, and nobody showed up. Boom, boom, boom. I think there's a psychological term here that we can use to discover what Jerry's problem is. Jerry has cognitive dissonance. Look it up. It just didn't work out like I planned. That's the way it goes when you're not in the flow. Now, the summer of 1975 brings a whole new can of worms. What am I going to do? Am I going to go to college? Am I going to get a job? What am I going to do? What kind of job am I trained to do? Well, my decision was to look through the want ads, and I found a job that I thought I would be qualified to handle. So I hop in the car, shoot on downtown, because this actually was downtown, and I had to park about a block away just because. And I'm walking, I'm starting to smell this horrendous odor. And I'm saying, I don't think I want to go in there. And so I joined the Navy. So 75, for me, was a big year. Not that you care, but I'm just trying to build some credibility, give you some stories, tell you how I am, and I'll get more comfortable, you'll get more comfortable, and you'll like and subscribe to Secondhand Noobs. As far as conditioning goes, you got your mind, you got your body, and you got your spirit. And we're going to work on all of those over time. Let's look at how the good old boys would look at it. Cause and effect. Good causes create good effects. Bad causes create bad effects. Funny how that works. I think this is why a lot of people, scholars, professors, students of history, love it so much. Because with every little bit of information we discover from the past, it adds to our understanding of cause and effect. And the other thing I was going to mention was the Pali words, and I don't expect people to know what Pali is, but that's the language of the Buddha. Okay? Pretty simple stuff. But that language is dead, but they did have some great words. And that's what I drop in Secondhand Noobs, is these words are what the trigger, the toggle is all about. So if we can come to an understanding of kusala and akusala, skillful and unskillful, then we can start to define terms and eliminate cognitive dissonance. Honorable goal? We can do it. That's like Woke 101. Good causes create good effects. Bad causes create bad effects. So you say you want to go biblical, just to be on the safe side. I can understand that. It's a very interesting question, and it's a very simple parable, and it goes like this. For those who have, more shall be given. For those who have not, what little they have shall be taken from them. Now that's what you gotta ponder here on Secondhand Noobs. And it's in the works.